Hi guys, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Carey and today we've got some empties. I'm so grateful you took a moment to stop by and visit with me. But as you guys can tell, we've got quite a bit of stuff to work through. I'm going to go ahead and start with something that I have in almost every empty, and I'll just kind of swish by it. It's my One cleansing conditioner. This one is the restorative one, and this is in the light. I love this. This is great. However, when they did the big sale during the holidays, I didn't buy it this time around with QVC. So it's the first year in many, I think like 8 years, that I didn't buy the holidays kit that they had. So we'll use up what we have, and then I'll make a decision as to whether we're going to go back on this. And by we, I mean my daughter and I, or if I'm just going to go ahead and try something new. So in either case, I love this, and I went through one. Another thing I went through, and it was okay, and I don't think I'll ever buy this one again, is the collagen peptides. I am doing a low carb diet, so having a little bit more collagen in my diet is quite helpful, especially because I'm trying to do a little bit of healing here. I'm still dealing with some, oh, sorry about that, I kicked the stand. I've been dealing with some setbacks in my health, and collagen is really helpful in healing. And so I tried this one, and I won't be buying this one again. It just doesn't give you enough for the cost of it. And it was okay. This one was grass-fed, and it's pasture-raised from how they get the collagen. So in either case, it was good, but I will not be repurchasing that one. The next thing I got is from the Dollar Tree, and I typically make a mixture of this with George's aloe water and a little bit of oil, usually avocado or some kind of an oil. It helps with my Sjogren's. This is the one that has no alcohol. It's alcohol-free. It's a mouthwash, and so I will do half of the bottle. I'll fill another bottle that I have half with this, a little bit of George's aloe water, and then a little bit of oil, and that helps to keep my mouth hydrated at night when I go to bed. It helps alleviate some of the Sjogren's. Another thing we finished up, and we really did like, but I will not repurchase because they're pricey, are these Clinique Take the Day Off Micellar Cleansing Towelettes. I used like 2, the rest of them my daughter used up. She loved it. She thought they were great. It came with 50 of them in the package, and it was part of a holiday set I got last year, and so I'm happy that it's used up. I really don't care for towelettes. I personally won't be repurchasing any. However, if I do receive them as a gift, we will use them up, and these were very good. Another thing that got used up are these, the Perfect Women's Multi. They're from Target. There was 90. They were gummy. They were yummy. They were good. We like those. I like to have a multivitamin. I think it helps especially during this time of the year. So yeah, we used that up. Something I didn't care for, but my daughter did like, was the IT Cosmetics Confidence Cleanser. It irritated my eyes. Now you guys know that my eyes are just like, the biggest whiny babies, and everything seems to bother them. And according to all my friends and people I know that use this is not irritating, but on me, it irritated me. My daughter thought I was crazy. She was like, it irritates you? I'm like, it irritates me. So yeah, I will not be repurchasing this. However, if she wants to buy it, she's more than welcome to get that. Another IT Cosmetics thing that I was like, I'm not going to buy that again. This was part of like a QVC set that I bought years ago, and about 2 years ago, and I just hadn't gone around to using it. And it's IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Line Serum. And I won't be repurchasing. I didn't think it did anything special. It only came, I think, it's 1 fluid ounce, so it's got 30 ml. And I had to go in with a little spatula and dig out most of the leftover product that was in there. It wasn't specifically hydrating. It didn't show my skin getting any extra hydration. What I will say it did have was it had a little bit of a glow to the actual lotion, so when you would apply it, it would make you look like your skin was radiant, but it was because there was a glow thing inside of whatever the serum was. And so I don't know if there's any that I can kind of show you what I'm talking about. That's the lotion right there. I don't know, there's not enough for me to give you guys a proper, like, I don't know if you guys can see. That's what it looked like. I won't repurchase it. I didn't see it do anything magical or special. Sorry about that. My cousin keeps texting me. The next thing we went through was another one of the Salon Selectives hair mask. My daughter uses this all the time. She loves it, the argan oil one. Last time I went to the Dollar Tree, they didn't have these, and I'm like, are they not going to carry these anymore? Do you know? Do you have the 411 on this? Let me know, because honestly, I hope that they don't stop carrying it. Oh no, that would be no bueno. She loves that, and it's $1. Another thing I finished up was this Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover. Now, I'll have you know, I don't use it just as eye makeup remover. The cotton swab, first I initially put it on one side, and I removed both of my you know, my eyes, the makeup, one eye, and then the other, and then I flip it over, and then I pass it all over my skin, and it works very similar to the Take the Day Off from Clinique, which is my favorite. This is really good though, and if I couldn't find Take the Day Off, I would definitely repurchase it. However, Take the Day Off is my favorite, so no, I'll get that one instead. Okay, y'all, drum roll please. Somebody, where are the fireworks? There's no fireworks here. I finished this doggone thing. It took me a year. I have foundations that I've been dying to try and to use, and I have not been able to use them because the Garnier BB cream in light medium was like the Energizer Bunny. It kept going and going and going, and it was nice. I mean, I won't tell you it wasn't. It gave me a good amount of coverage. Is there enough to show you what the coverage is like on this? Look, there's not even enough to give you guys a... There was a little bit on the tip, but in either case, there you go. That's what that looks like. If you have, this was the oily skin one, the combination to oily skin one. And I have normal to dry skin, and I thought this was beautiful. If you are the kind of person that just wants to buy a very simple face BB cream that's gonna give you a little bit of coverage and has some SPF, but is gonna last you forever, and it's got a really nice, smooth, and easy consistency, here's the winner. You can get this at the drugstore. It's like $14, $13, but it will last you a year because I could not get it to finish. That's the coverage on it right there. I kind of blended it out right here on my hand. It had pretty nice coverage. I would go over it with like a powder, and it was just enough for me. I really did enjoy it. However, I will not be repurchasing it because I want to try something new. Another makeup item that I finished up, and I was really happy I got this one done. It's an Ulta Beauty color corrector in peach. Now, right now in my rolling project pan, I have the pink one. I took out the stopper. I dug this sucker in there. There is no more up in there. I couldn't get any more out. It was dry. I use this as an eyeshadow primer because I need something waterproof because my eyes are so teary that in this area, if I don't have something waterproof, it just like wears away immediately. So that does help. It's not perfect. And if I do my eyeshadow, I don't know, at 8 or 7 in the morning, it'll typically by noon need to be either, you know, patted out or refreshed because it's not a primer. It's just a corrector. But on me, it neutralizes any of the veining. It helps keep my eyes waterproof because my eyes are a little bit more oily than other parts of my face. And so it is a good product. Another thing we finished up, or actually this was my daughter, it's the Clean and Clear Acne Triple Clear. She uses this on her back knee. It helps quite a bit, and she doesn't really have back knee anymore, and she has another one already in the shower. Basically, it's a cleanser that contains salicylic acid, and if you can find something like that at the drugstore and it works for you, it's probably cheaper than getting anything else like at Sephora or Ulta. That's worked just fine. I think the next one, after the one she uses that's in the shower right now, there's one that I got through Ipsy from Murad that's going to get used because we own it. Another thing I finished up, and this was one of those Ipsy things, it's the Skin & Co. Truffle Therapy Radiant Dew. I actually like this product. This was really nice, except the bottle sucked. So I had to empty it out into a MAC Fix Plus, and I've already used it up. So I kind of saved this until I finished it up. I have a MAC Fix Plus bottle that I took this product and stuck it into that one. Initially, this had a really nice spray, and it was just a beautiful the spray was just beautiful and soft, and it just was beautiful. However, it got all clogged up and it didn't work, so I put it into my MAC Fix Plus bottle, and it's working fine. MAC Fix Plus bottle. Can I say that correctly? In either case, yes, I like the product. I will not be repurchasing it. I think that these setting sprays, basically, if you take some distilled water or some kind of, you know, like filtered water and George's aloe water, and then add a little bit of glycerin, you've got a setting spray. So yeah, I won't be buying that. I finished up one of my Palmer's, what are they called? They're called the Swivel Stick, and I use them to soothe chapped lips like it says on there. I probably go through one of these every 2 months. They're just the best. I keep it at my bedside, and I just really enjoy that. The next thing I went through would be a biotin for my hair, for my nail growth. I think that biotin has really helped me. If you haven't tried biotin and you're suffering from hair loss, maybe give it a go. Another thing we finished up was a small Becca Backlight Priming Filter primer, basically. And I don't think there should be, oop, there was just enough to give you guys. It's the one that has a little bit of shimmery kind of perfecting, gives you that look of dew on your face. It's really, really pretty. It's finished. I actually have another one this size and then a big one that I got in a lucky bag, I don't know, 2 years ago that I want to go through. Another product that I went through was a little tiny Pixie Rose Tonic. I got this as a sample and I really did like it. It's a nourishing toner. However, I decided to go with the Glow Tonic. Right now it's in my bathroom and it's the bigger bottle, so I'll be using that for a little bit. If I somehow shifted, it's because the UPS guy just came to the door. But in either case, let's go on filming. The Body Shop Banana Shower Cream. This was part of my haul, my newish haul, and it was the last one I did. It was like sometime in July, and my year just took a turn for the worst after July. I ended up having a small heart attack, but long story short, let's just say I'm feeling better. I didn't do a lot of filming after that. It just seemed to, I'm still having a little bit of problem. And so I just, you know, anyways, long story short, I didn't come back and do a newish rehaul. And so I finished up the product and I loved it. If I ever found this, like, let's say at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, I would absolutely hands down buy it again. I think it's beautiful. I love the smell. I thought that taking a shower was a pleasure. Loved it. Another bathroom thing would be the Crisp Morning Air Nourishing Hand Soap by Bath & Body Works. I really like this one. I like the smell of Crisp Morning Air. It's a fall scent that they have, but honestly, I could see myself using this all year round. It's just really crisp and clean. I have another one in my bathroom that's from the same release and it's in yellow, but it's almost empty, so it'll be in my next month's empty. So yeah, I love the Nourishing Hand cleansers or hand soaps from Bath & Body Works. I don't like the foaming one as much. I do buy them every once in a while, but it's not my favorite. Glide flossing, it's what I use to floss. It's my favorite floss. It's just easy to put in between your teeth. It doesn't cause any problems. The toothpaste I use is the Sensodyne Pro Enamel, the Gentle Whitening. I really like this one. I have another one by them right now that's out. I have it out and I don't like the taste of that one, so I'll be going back to Gentle Whitening next. I don't know which one it is that I didn't like. I don't remember the name of it. But in either case, I finished up a black cohosh for my hot flashes. I don't like hot flashes. I don't like them at all. Anyways, this helps a little bit. I'm not saying it makes them go away, but it helps me a little bit. Oh, I finished up ooh, a Shiseido Cotton Squares. This was the first time I had ever used them. I picked them up at Marshall's. I have another little one like this, and I found the big pack at Marshall's, and I absolutely bought them. I always thought people was just being extra when they talked about the Shiseido Cotton Squares. I thought, you guys are just Tinkerbells, and you can't handle a regular cotton round. I'm a Tinkerbell. I'm a princess, and I like the Shiseido Cotton Squares. They're nice. Used them all up. In either case, I finished up a mini Bioderma. It's my favorite micellar water, and if I'm going to buy a micellar water, it will only be that one from now on. I'm not even going to mess with any other ones. I have another little one like this, and I just really use it for cleanup. Honestly, I don't use it for my whole face. I clean up with them. It's like a little spot cleanup. I love it. Anyways, Backlight First Light priming filter. Not to get confused with the Backlight priming filter. This is the First Light. Backlight, First Light. Which one do I prefer? I don't really care for either. I'm going to finish the ones that I own. I have a couple of this ones. And I have, like I told you guys, I have a couple of these. I think they work fine, but I've come to the realization I don't like primer. I don't enjoy primer. So yeah, I have drier skin, so I don't think it does much for my skin. If I moisturize well and I use my sunscreen, I don't need a primer. So yeah, those are my 2 cents on that. Trader Joe's shaving cream, thumbs up. It's the best. It's the only one we use. I really don't buy shaving gel. When I go to Trader Joe's, I'll pick up 2 or 3 of those because they work really well. The next thing is the Glam Glow Gentle Bubble. This was also part of one of my newish hauls. It came in a BoxyCharm, and I liked it. I told you guys that this, in difference to, where's the other one? This slightly irritated my eyes, but I could use it. This burned my eyes. So I didn't use this, but I did use this. Would I repurchase either? Not really. What am I using right now? I have something in there by Boots number 7, and I really like, that's actually been the favorite thing I've used. Well, we're in 2020, so it's the first favorite thing I've used this year, but it was actually one of the favorite things I used last year too. So it was really, really good. I finished up an Aster Woods hyaluronic acid. It's okay. It's fine. Everything has hyaluronic acid in it nowadays, so I don't know if I'd buy a designated hyaluronic acid thing because all the products have hyaluronic acid in it. So yeah, that's that. Oh, I love this. The Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream Intensive Daily Moisturizer with Face SPF 15 PA++. This is beautiful. Honestly, it was the 8-Hour cream, just to start with. I love the 8-Hour cream. I hate the smell of the original. I've never smelled the fragrance-free one, but I would assume it doesn't have a scent. But this has the scent of the original, so if you can get past the scent, it kind of dissipates after you put it on your face. It's a beautiful, beautiful SPF and moisturizer. And so if I used this, that's why I was saying I really didn't need a primer because that was so good. So I used that one up. I used a top coat by the Formula X, and I used a base coat. I love the top coat. I think it works really nice. I think the base coat is nice. However, I'm taking a break from base coat because if you guys have this problem, let me know. My nail polish, and it doesn't matter what base coat, it's like in the last 6 months, it started to do this. Even with like the Oral-B Bonder, my nail polishes, the whole polish just kind of chips off, like completely comes off, the whole polish, like a whole chunk. And I don't know if it's that my nails are just not rough enough to hold them down. I really don't know. So I'm just applying polish directly on my nail now because I think any base coat is making it's not giving enough stick. I don't know. I have no idea. If you have any idea, let me know because I'm really frustrated about this. I'm almost done, guys. We went through a Blistic Deep Renewal. I prefer the swivel stick from Palmer's, and there's another one by one that I actually bought some from TJ Maxx. They're called Nuya. Initially I had gotten it from an Ipsy bag, and I love those. This is nice. It's the anti-aging treatment deep renewal, and so if I can't get the Nuya one, I'll use this, but I prefer the swivel stick and I prefer the Nuya one, which is natural and all that stuff. NYX Control Freak, my daughter uses this on her brows and went through one. I retired. I got very frustrated and I was done. This was part of a newish haul, and you guys heard me talk about how the shade Intense Sapphire was a little bit, what is this? It's the Stila Stay All Day liquid eyeliner with the felt tip pen, and it was in the color Intense Sapphire. The Intense Sapphire never had really good pigmentation, and it really didn't apply well over any shimmery or metallic shadows. It just was horrible to build it up. And I typically always wear some type of a shimmer on my lid. So I just got frustrated one day and said, you're done. You're done. I'm done. I'm done with you. I kept the moss green one, and I like that one, and that one tends to build up a little bit better on my eyeliners, but not enough that you see me wearing it all the time. Yeah, no, not enough. Another thing I finished up, and again, it was part of a newish haul, but I didn't come back and rehaul, would be the 111 Vitamin C Vitamin Booster. This came in a BoxyCharm Ipsy, one of the two. Can't tell you which one. Yeah. Feel the same way about this as I felt about this. I'm not really sure if they do anything. It was nice. I felt good going on my skin. It gave me a beautiful, dewy, healthy look on it. But I'm back using my Timeless Vitamin C and ferulic acid because I think it works the best, and I actually can feel it on my skin, and I can tell that it's doing something. These just give me a temporary placebo effect on my skin, and then as soon as, the day goes on, that whatever goes on my skin, it just kind of goes away, and I didn't feel it doing anything that was anti-aging, which is the whole point for me. Aha! I tried this, and it was a sample, and it's Kiehl's Glow Skin Hydrator. Kiehl's Glow Formula Skin Hydrator. This is kind of like the Becca Skin Perfecting Liquid Highlighter. That's all I felt it did, was just deposit like a bunch of glowy particles on my skin to make my skin appear to be highlighted. I didn't see it do anything that made my skin I don't know, like I'm rolling back time. Just nothing very special. And then lastly are these two things. My LA Girl Slim Shady lip eyeliner, or not eyeliner, brow pencil. And I think this one was in brunette. I love this thing. It's all gone. It worked beautifully. Right now I'm using up in my rolling project pan, I have a brow powder that I'm really enjoying, and so that's what I'm currently using on my brows. And so I'm not using a pencil really. I have one out, but yeah, I don't have another one of those out. I would repurchase that. And then lastly, it was this little mini Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 replenishing primer and setting spray. I think this is really nice, but again, I talked about what I feel about setting sprays, unless it's like the Urban Decay All Nighter, which really does hold your makeup on. If you're just using something to kind of set your powdery makeup, you can use a spray with water, or if you feel that you need a little bit more hydration, put a drop of oil in it or a little bit of George Aloe water. I think e.l.f. setting spray is just as good as anything like this. I didn't think this did anything special or magical. So yeah, guys, that's it. Those were all the empties that I had since I think I must have done my last empties sometime in October. So yeah, these was quite a few. I'm going to try to do them maybe monthly. Let's see how I'm feeling. I'm starting to feel a little better. I really appreciate the time you took to be with me today. And if you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll come back and visit me again and we can talk about more empties, because actually these are some of my favorite videos to film, and I know that YouTube, these aren't some of the most popular videos anymore because people want to see what's new and great, but I love seeing what people actually work through, because that way I know that they actually either really enjoyed it or just finished it up to get it out of their connection, or actually got rid of it before they even finished it. So in either case, guys, thank you so much for stopping by today and visiting with me today. I hope that you guys have a great day, and y'all be blessed. Oh, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys. Bye.